I hope you are fine and doing well. So again, the lockdown is increased till just 20th. Stay safe, stay healthy. I'm also healthy and staying safe at Banyatar, Kathmandu. And I hope you all are in your own house and the rules to avoid COVID-19. Dear students, are you practicing all the subjects? So you have got and you are getting the work regularly. So please follow the routine. Just utilize the time. Nowadays you have got lots of time. You have class from 9 to 3, and when there is to be coaching, you could say no time, but nowadays lots of time, right? Okay, dear students of class, what are we studying nowadays? In today's class, we are going to discuss the following things. Number one, molecular formula, its definition, molecular formula of element, formula of compound, information obtained from molecular formula, molecular weight, of molecular formulae of some compounds, and finding about differences between symbol and okay students, shall we begin? Okay, at first let's see what is given here. Molecular formula. At the beginning of this lesson we have defined molecule. What is a molecule? The smallest particle of an element that exists independently is called molecule. So independently means it is stable. Remember these things. Students, a molecule by combination of two or more atoms of same element, different elements. Okay, when two or more element or different elements combine in a fixed proportion, then what is? If the proportion is not fixed, then it is not called a molecule. Now students, we are going to define molecular formula. Molecular formula. What is molecular formula? A molecular formula is the symbolic representation of the molecule of a substance. When molecule of a substance by using some symbols, then simply it is called molecular formula. So symbolic representation of molecule of substance. Dear students, there are two types of molecular formula. Means one is molecular formula of element, another is molecular compound. Element has molecule, compound has molecule. So the molecule of element is called of element, and molecule of compound gives molecular formula of compound. For example, if I say hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, oxygen, carbon, chlorine, they possess molecular formula of element. But if I say water, carbon dioxide, chloride, sulfuric acid, sugar, alcohol, then they possess molecular formula of compound. Molecule of element shows molecular formula of element. Molecule of compound shows molecular formula of compound. So hydrogen, nitrogen, chlorine, I just marked here H2, N2, Cl2. These are molecular formula of elements. Now students, what is the definition? Let me show you over here. The molecular formula of an element is defined as representation which shows the actual number of atoms in one molecule of the element. The molecular formula of element shows how many atoms are present in it. How many atoms are present in it. So students, we have to keep in mind, basically there are three types of. What are they? Monoatomic. They are monoatomic, diatomic, atomic, and triatomic. Okay, monoatomic molecule means the molecule which contains only one atom in them are monoatomic. The molecules contain two atoms in them are called diatomic. Example of diatomic is O2, H2. There is 2. 2 means di, no? If the molecule of element contains only one atom, that is monoatomic. If it contains two atoms like H2, diatomic, O2, diatomic, and diatomic, 2 is there, no? And students, what does it mean by triatomic? Means there are 3 atoms, O3. Do you know what is name O3? Not oxygen, it is ozone, O-Z-O-E, ozone. Okay students, what to keep in mind? If I write here H, this is atom, H2 molecule, okay, like O, oxygen, O2, atom. Do you know the difference between O and 2O? Sorry, difference between 2O, are they same or different? Say, they are different. 2O means 2 atoms of oxygen. O2 means 1 molecule of oxygen. 2O, 2 atoms of oxygen. O2, 1 molecule of oxygen. Okay, just keep in mind. Now students, what are you going to discuss? Compound, molecular formula of compound. So if I write here CO2, H2O, O2, MgO, HNO3. So it became NO3. What are they? Whatever I wrote, these are the examples of compounds, and they represent 1 molecule of compound. So, students, discuss the definition of molecular formula of compound. What does it say? The symbolic representation which shows the actual number of atoms of different elements present in one molecule of compound. How many present in one molecule of compound? That symbolic representation is formula of compound. So, I said earlier some examples: H2, CO2, carbon dioxide, L. What is this? HCl, hydrochloric acid, CO, carbon monoxide, C6H12O6. This is glucose. The examples of molecular formula of compound. So, symbolic representation of molecule of a compound of or two types of molecular formula. Molecular formula of an element and molecular formula of a compound. Okay. So, how to know whether element or compound? If there is single or same type of atoms, that is of element, different type of atoms, that is of compound. Dear students, are you paying attention? You must. Now what to discuss? Information obtained from molecule. What is the first one? First information is a molecular formula represents the percentage of composition of element present in the given compound. The formula shows how much percentage of elements are present in it. Like in H2O, 2 parts of hydrogen, or 66% hydrogen, 33% oxygen. What is the next one? It represents one molecule of the substance. Like CO2, one molecule. Third point, it is of each element present in one molecule of compound. Like in H2O, one oxygen atom is present. In MgO, one magnesium atom, one oxygen atom. Okay, no atoms. Number 4, it shows the combining capacity of its constituent elements with valency 1. So, 1, chlorine is 1, oxygen is 2, isn't it? So, shows the capacity of combining capacity of those elements. In CO2, we know the valency of oxygen is 2 and carbon dioxide is 4. Fifth point, what does fifth point say? It helps to know about the molecular weight of a substance. Weight. Students, molecular weight. What is the definition of molecular weight? Molecular weight is defined as the sum of atoms of the molecule. Atomic weight of all atoms. What is atomic weight? It is connected, isn't it? Molecular weight is sum of weight is the sum of number of proton and number of neutron. Atomic weight. How many protons are present there? How many neutrons are? When we combine them, then we'll get atomic weight measured in one unit. Do you know what is the unit? AMU, atomic mass unit. Let's try. Atomic weight of H2O, water. Atomic weight of water. For that we write here H2 means we write 2H plus O. O can be written as 2H plus O while finding the atomic weight. Students, 2 multiply. Conversion 1 plus atomic weight of oxygen. You can calculate atomic weight by adding number of proton and number of neutron. How many protons are in oxygen? 8. Neutron 8. 8 plus 8. Okay. Now 2 1 the 2 plus 16 equals to 18 AMU. 18 AM of water. In your book, it's shown the atomic weight of CO2, carbon dioxide. How much is it? AMU. In that way, we can calculate. The molecular weight is the sum of atomic weight of atoms present in the molecule. Students, now let's discuss next thing. What is that? Writing a molecular formula. How to write molecular formula. How many steps are given? Here are given 4 steps. Number 1. First is written. Number 2. The symbols of basic and acidic radical by side. Third one. The valency of each radical is written at the right upper corner of the symbol. If a compound radical takes part in the molecular formula, the radical enclosed in brackets and the valency number is written on the this much only. Look at here. Dear students, let's write the molecular formula of which one? Calcium chloride. Calcium chloride. Okay, CalCium. Calcium CHLoride. Calcium chloride. To write molecular formula, first I write here Ca, calcium, and chlorine, Cl. Now students, what is the valency of calcium? It is right here. 2, chlorine 1. See, the radical, then valency. After valency, it is written in opposite way. See here. It is called crisscross. Now what did you get here? Ca1, Cl2. Simply we write here Cl2. This is the molecular formula of calcium chloride. To be smart in writing molecular formula, you must read the valency chart. In previous lesson, we have discussed monovalent, trivalent, tetravalent. Could you remember? Monovalent means valency 1. Bivalent means valency 2, trivalent valency 3, tetravalent valency 4. Okay, like carbon dioxide. Radical carbon is Ca. Ca is carbon, is it? No, C is carbon. C plus O2. Oh, I was going to write the reaction. It's not. To write the molecular formula of carbon dioxide, first write down carbon and then valency of carbon is 1, 2, is it? No, carbon is 4. Oxygen, now 4 goes in this side, 2 goes here. But here is 2 and 4 means simply you can cancel. 2 1s are 2 2s are. If you are able to cancel, then write C1O2. It becomes oxide. Dear students, if you are able to cancel the valencies, then it can be done. Now let's see down. Here are given some molecular formula, like how to write the molecular formula of calcium sulfate. First, Ca is written as SO. Valency of Ca is 2, SO4 is also 2. Now this 2 goes here and 2 and 2 cancel. Now CaSO4 balance. Molecular formula of CaSO4. Next is given here NH4 whole 2 SO4, sodium sulfate. Carbon dioxide, aluminium sulfate, Al2 SO4 whole 3. Potassium sulfate, SO4. Sodium carbonate, Na2CO3. Sulfuric acid, SULPHURIC strength. How to write the molecular formula of sulfuric acid? The molecular formula of sulfuric acid is H2SO4. But what you have to do first? HSO4. Did you write 2 radicals or not? One side H, next side SO4. What is the valency of H? 1. SO4, 1 goes here, 2 goes here. 2 bracket SO4 whole 1. Now we can write here, this one we need to write, isn't it? H2SO4. Formula of sulfuric acid is H2SO4. Dear students, now in your own way to write molecular formulae of some compounds in your own way. And finally, let's discuss differences between symbol and molecular formula. Okay, formula. Students, what is the first difference? While differentiating left hand side, right hand side molecular formula, symbol is the abbreviation of full name of an element, short form of an element. Molecular formula is the one molecule is represented by formula. Symbol represents one atom of element. Molecular formula represents one compound or an element. One according to English or Latin or other name, and molecular formula is written the help of symbols and balances of elements. Okay. Hydrogen. Example of symbol is H, N, O, Mg. Molecular formula H2, H2O, CaO, etc. You can give example. So these are the things what we have studied. Once again, I'm going to show you. We discuss molecular formula, definition, molecular formula of element, molecular formula, information obtained from molecular formula, molecular weight, how to write molecular formula, differences between symbol and molecular formula. Okay, students, chapter discussion is over. I'm going to give you the work. Are you ready? You must have pen and paper with you. Question: give 5 examples of each. Define molecular formula of each. Next question: what is the difference between 2n and n2? What is the difference between 2n and n2? Okay, 2n. Remember? 2n and n2. Differences between. Write any 4 informations obtained from molecular formula. Write any 4 information. Write the steps of writing a molecular formula. Write the steps of writing a molecular formula. Compounds. Write the molecular formulae of the following compounds: ammonium sulfate, carbon dioxide, potassium sulfate, sodium carbonate, water. Done? Last question: symbol and molecular formula. Differentiate between symbol and molecular. Okay, students. Today this much. Hope well. Utilize the time and set everything in your mind. Make your okay. Today this much. We will be meeting next day with new activities. Till then, thank you.